y'all. Hey, welcome back. Happy Friday, Friday. Y'all, it's been a whole complete week. We missed y'all a whole bunch. Hey, friend.
Hi, friend. How was your birthday? I missed you so much. I hadn't talked to you all week.
I couldn't believe you. I said, now, wait a minute now.
See, I was letting you be great and enjoy your day without all my bullshit and shenanigans. I hope you enjoyed your rest week. Now, I can't say the same for the rest now because you're back.
I had a blast. So, okay. I think the last time we were here on Friday, my plan was to go home, go to the fair, have fun, good time, and whatnot. Well, I got thrown a curveball, right? So I was thinking I was going to Dallas and going to the fair when, lo and behold, my man, he decided he wanted to take a spontaneous trip to the Big Apple. So I just spent 5 days in New York City. I was in Manhattan doing all the New Yorky things and whatnot. I know. I was very shocked. I was very surprised, very thankful, very grateful. Had a great time. Great time. And so in New York, he has gained a new nickname. He is now, I will now refer to him as not my man, but as the Big Bad Wolf. And I won't give you guys details about that, but that is his new name. Okay, so you know how Carrie had Big, I have Big Bad Wolf. Okay, and we had a great, funky, good time in New York City. How was your week?
I don't know. It was long. Like, I have to work and shit. Like, I didn't get to go and vacation for 5 days. Like, wow. No, I'm not good jealous or anything. No, it was long, friend. I had to work. It was crazy. Um, Crazy work week. It's just been like
Was it crazy?
went to my son's football game yesterday. My boy is a killer, like
Yep,
real
you've been
life.
showing out, huh?
Man, say I was really surprised. I was like, wow, this is my kid out here doing this. There was people in the stands yelling for him. I met his girlfriend yesterday.
Hold on. Backing on up.
Yeah.
Him got a girlfriend?
Him got a girlfriend. She's a sweet girl. She plays soccer, honor roll student. I can't settle for anything, friend.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, did we ask the right questions? Did we?
I did. Oh, believe me, I did. She got two parents. Hey, when I heard that, I was good with the two parents. Okay,
Okay.
we got some structure here.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, she ain't got a bunch of siblings and all that. Like, they a nice Christian family, friend. I was very much
Okay.
surprised.
Yo, all
My son like
right.
hood rats, so it was very surprising to me to see that. She's a very sweet girl. Like, I had to hug her. I'm not a hugger. I hugged her. I'm not gonna cry today. I'm
You
not
was
gonna.
being a friendly mom and
I
everything.
would. You would have been
Oh,
so proud of me.
you're doing so well.
Thank you, friend.
You are.
I tend
Okay.
to grow up at the end of the month, so it's okay.
Yeah. So the old lady gang is back, y'all. Okay, the old lady gang is back. And we missed doing a recap last week because I was gone. But I'm back now, and we're back, and we're doing recaps. We're talking weigh-ins for this week's fights, and we're talking boxing news. And there has been a lot of it. But y'all, come on in the room. Come on in. I hope y'all missed us as much as we missed y'all because we missed y'all. Okay. Come on in the room. What's up, Drew? It's being first up in here. Hey, Drew Titan LLC. Hey, Queens. Drew, I thought about you while I was in New York, but I knew I wasn't going to have time, so I didn't even bother. I didn't. My bad. Pablo Escobar, how you doing? Opulent LDTV, how are you? Hey, Oak Cliff Sensei, what's up, Georgia Peach? How you doing, girl? Shogun 76 is in the house. Bionic Prince is back. Bullet Gibson, hey, Bullet. Nakia, make them freeze. Anthony, hey, girl, hey, mommy. Big girl here. Hey, girl. What's up, Cassandra? Hey, Sand girl. Phenomenal Mexican came in with a $2 super chat. Hey, salute to the ladies, Nik and Chocolate Taco Araceli. Choco Taco. Hey, Araceli girl, you looking Araceli-ish today too.
That man got me in the gym, friend. I feel real strong. Like
Nik game strong tonight too. I see you know blinding me.
I came in here on a Frank flex on everybody. Now he drank his cup and
blinding me and whatnot.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is
hey, BFTV, what's up, BF? How you doing? All around strong. How are you doing, Dominic? Marcus, how are you? Philly Bull 91, what's going on? Oh, y'all so nice. Hey, Jay. 619 Kelly Factor. Marcel Kerr, y'all, my eyes is getting worse by the day. Ooh, Lord. BFTV, he said, happy belated birthday. I hope you enjoyed every second. And did. And thank you. Thank you so much. My boxing husband. Okay, my boxing hubby. What's up? Let's see. Who else do we have? 704 Joe. Andre Styles. Dodge J. How you doing? Boxing and barbecue. How are you? Boxing sparring. Hey, Coach Amber girls. Sean Terrence, how are you? Sticks and jabs. Look at mama, the hair and the red to die for. You got it from your mama. She cuts up. Ooh, Lord, she cuts up. Jason, hey. Carolina Slim, how are you? So, y'all, come on in. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. We've been gone for a week, so folks don't know if we coming or going today, but we here. We're here. Share it. Let the people know. Now, I've been out of commission for a couple of days. So, a lot of stuff I have missed. So, I'm going to need BOXIANA, and I'm going to need the rest of the chat, and the wonderful people who are coming here, first timers, all y'all have to help me get up to speed. All right? But what I can talk about is what happened last weekend. Friend, we had some good fights. You know what? Every weekend where it feels like it might be kind of an off boxing week, like there's no big name fights, but it's some, you know, maybe a championship fight in the lower weight classes or somebody that's just not a huge name, ends up being really good fights. So last week we had a UK card and we also had a US card. And on the UK card, we had she in my age demographic. And so I don't know why she's still fighting. I want her to stop. Terry Harper was fighting Cecilia Breakers. And they fought to a draw. Did you see a draw when you watched that fight? Tell me what you saw, friend.
I hate to say it, but Cecilia won that fight. I was expecting Terry to look like she looked phenomenal.
On the scale.
Wow, she didn't look that good out there in that ring. I was very much surprised. And then I got thinking, I wonder what Clarissa is thinking for them to have called Cecilia the first lady of boxing. Did you hear them call her that?
No.
They called her the first lady of boxing, and my brain instantly went, oh my God. I mean, what Miss Shields has to say about that.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be upset with them calling her that because, I mean, she's the oldest active female fighter.
No.
Is she? No.
No.
It's not enough.
That's no, it's not. That is the first lady of boxing. But yeah, friend, I wasn't entertained. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just they were out there just fighting. Like Cecilia looked decent. I wasn't mad about it. But did you see Alicia Baumgartner say she wanted to fight her? Cecilia?
Yes. Well, you know, I saw a lot going on Twitter after that. I saw what stood out for me more than anything was Alicia woke up and, in the words of Clarissa, she chose violence. They were going back and forth. Now, I don't know if it was just friendly, tongue in cheek banter between the two, but you know, I have to say this. I don't want to say this, but I do have to say it. There is still a big ass elephant in the room, Alicia, that we ain't talked about. I mean, we talking all around it. We gonna act like it don't exist. I get it. Cause I was the one who said, if you ain't got all the news, don't tell parts of it. But we can't just act like we don't, like something ain't going on.
And why the fuck not? They look over everybody else's shit. I am legally blind. I cannot see. I am blind. POP, hold it down. They looked over everybody else's shit. They looked over Fury shit. They looked over Canelo shit. They looked over Dillian White shit more than once. We still looking for his B sample. It's missing. I can't see. I am blind.
Burley.
She innocent to me. POP. Hold it down.
Hold it down.
She was framed. She was framed.
Okay, I'm an egg blind too. Then okay. Well, who's she gonna fight, friend? Who is Alicia gonna fight next? Who's she gonna fight?
She says she gonna fight anybody. So whoever wanna send that contract, cause until further notice, she's still undisputed.
Do we have
They
to
ain't took no belt from her.
Do we have to wait 6 months until?
I don't know what. Hey man, hey.
I mean, you know, when other folks got caught dirty, they didn't take their belts either. So
they give them that, and she been doing a lot of community service. And I seen her with some kids the other day. I was like, yeah, it's really getting up. So yeah. However, Conor Ben just fought, didn't he?
Indeed.
And very much dirty. So
well, he didn't have a belt to get snatched. So you're right. And they didn't take Canelo, so there's that too.
Okay, we can leave Canelo out of this. We can leave. Speaking of Canelo, did you see Bud and Canelo going back and forth on Twitter?
Girl, no. They really went back and forth on
Twitter? It was more of a conference because, you know, they walk up to Canelo with cameras and shit. So Bud say something and then Canelo to respond to it and then Bud will say something. I was like,
what was the back and forth about?
Basic resumes and Bud ain't fought like I think he said he had one big win and that was Errol.
Are they going back and forth about like who's the pound for pound number one or?
Nah, I think Bud really wanted to fight that man, which is crazy because I don't know, man. I'm still learning this whole weight class situation, but like it's not giving what it's supposed to give for some of these folks that's going up in weight. So I don't know how well Bud does up 3 weight classes, even though he keep telling everybody he walking around at 181. And you know what? Speaking of Bud, I said I wasn't gonna talk about him in this show. This is really his first really big win, like really, really big win.
It is.
You see him post that fucking fish, him in a restaurant with the fish on the plate, big fat, big ass fish, cooked fish on the plate.
No, so he's dragging it.
He dragging it by the ass.
Let that man have his moment.
I was very much confused. Like, why? How long he gonna let it go on, Budry?
You know, I want him to continue to have his moment because there has got to be a rematch at some point. There's got to be a rematch at some point, and I just feel like it won't be at 47. And if it's not, it may be a different outcome. Now he can continue to drag it. I'm a hush because, like you said, friend, this is his first big major win.
Go ahead.
He's brand new. He just said he knew money.
And Derek, I wanna respond to you.
Wait a minute, let me read it where he at.
Okay.
First of all, let me get the super chat before we read Derek. Hey, Phenomenal Mexican, he came back. He says, anything to deflect from Benavidez, the Nello plan.
You want to stay here for the rest of this show? We got to get to that too, because I forgot the. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. It's a lot. Okay, but Derek says saying a 2-time undisputed champ is having his first big win is wild. Why, okay. Derek?
So here, let's compare the undisputed. Would you say Bud's first run at undisputed was bigger than his second run at undisputed? I'm just asking for a friend. Because if you say, yeah, his first win, his first undisputed run is bigger than his second, you lying.
Derek, we're waiting on you, Derek.
So this is technically his first big win, my guy. It's okay though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not hating or nothing, but if it was us, friend, I would still be dragging it out too. I ain't gonna cap.
He said undisputed is undisputed no matter how y'all try and downplay. Okay, well, riddle me this, Derek, because I really want to see where your heart is. Derek, how do you feel about Devin Haney's run to undisputed? And we're going to start or end the conversation there. How do you feel about Devin Haney's undisputed claim at 135? I'm waiting on you, Derek. I'm waiting. Derek. Derek going once. Devin's win is big as well. Okay. All right, Derek. All right, okay. So, undisputed is undisputed. God bless him. But we can say, can we agree, Derek, that Bud's win against Errol Spence is by far his biggest win to date? Can we agree on that?
We just some fucking haters, friend. Never mind. I don't want to talk about Bud. Because every time we start talking about Bud, it end up in some Bud hate shit. The Shakur people are going to say we hating on Shakur in a little while.
I don't
you know, hey, it is what it is. We got an opinion here, and it's giving. But, I mean, celebrate it. Because y'all better hope this shit go for y'all how it's supposed to go in this second fight. Because if it don't, y'all gonna see the dragging of the ass, and all y'all gonna be able to do is to bring up the first fight. But if the second fight don't go how y'all want it to go, I ain't gonna say I told you so, but
okay, Derek. Derek, we can talk then. So look, before we get all the way over to the other side, we're gonna finish that UK card. Shout out to the ladies. They both cruised to a draw. Now, the main card, the main fight, the championship fight on that card was Leigh versus Josh Warrington, right? Both smaller gentlemen, both came in looking ready to get down. Leigh Woods has been public about having trouble making the weight, but he said, you know, he's a professional, came in at the correct weight, came in ready to do his thug fizzle. Well, him was getting beat up at the beginning of that fight. We were going back and forth, me and my friend, and we were texting each other, and Leigh Wood was getting touched up. Josh Warrington was having some really good moments in there until he wasn't. And then all hell broke loose really fast. And then he was on the ground, and then he couldn't get up no more. He was tired. He had expended a lot of energy moving around. Like I said, he had good moments. Leigh Wood looked slow to me initially. Took him a few rounds to get, you know, kind of into the groove of the fight. It just looked like he was slow and lethargic to me. And I guess that would be him being drained from making the weight. He just looked like he wasn't in rhythm. He couldn't get right. But then he got right really quick. And he put together a combination that Josh Warrington he didn't see coming. And it was already late in the fight. He was already tired. and he could not recover. Friend, what were you thinking the duration of that fight up until the point where he got knocked out?
God damn, Josh Warrington putting the paws on Leigh Wood. Hands and fucking foots. I was very much shook at what I was seeing because I was not expecting for Josh to be putting it on Leigh like that. Like, Leigh the curly head bandit. Like, I knew he was coming out there on some British gang shit. He did not. I was like, brother, what's going on? Make some adjustments. Something. He wasn't pinching a bit. Josh Warrington was jumping on his ass till he wasn't jumping on his ass no more. Like, the shit was just unexpected. I was not expecting that punch to get him out of there like that. Like, he was fighting like a Tasmanian devil the whole fucking fight. Like, I ain't never seen Josh Warrington look like that. Not like that. It's been a while since he looked like that.
Yep.
But, like, shout out to Leigh. Excellent bite down. Show that grit. Because you was getting your ass beat.
He was getting handled.
He was getting handled. For sure.
He was getting handled.
While we're speaking of Leigh, Floyd trying to set up Carmel Moon.
Yes.
He had his first debut fight. Did you see it?
I did.
Losers.
I did. He's a small bundle of power.
Ain't he? And he got some hands, and they fast. Very, very quick.
He's a very petite bundle of power and quickness. Young, very young. I'm not, you know what? I'm going to stop trying to tell folks what I think they need to do with their career and whatnot. Hey, if you think he ready and you can pull the strings because you are Floyd, put him in there. But he not finna do that.
Shit, the way Josh Warrington was beating Leigh ass, Carmel might do some damage because he'll come forward fighter. It's fast.
Well, this is my question. If Leigh moves up, what weight class is Carmel in right now? Is he in the same? So he's down there with Leigh.
I think he at 126, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, Leigh is finna move up to what? 120. Well, Leigh is finna move up to 126 because they were at 122. They fought at 122, so they're moving up to 126, I believe. Either way, I don't know. I don't know if he gonna put the young man up in there with somebody that's serious so soon. I don't know. We're gonna see. I hear him talking. I start following him on Twitter, on X. I see him saying, people have great ambition, which I love. He says he's going to be bigger than Monster. So I love to see the ambition of the young fella. So we shall see. I don't think he's quite ready yet for that caliber of fight, but who am I? I'm just a boxing fan. Sheena, thank you so much for the super sticker. We appreciate it. And J Pitt City, how are you? He says Warrington was getting his snot box rocked. He was. He did at the end. He did. And he couldn't recover. That fight, watching that fight, let me know that a perfectly placed or good placed punch is really all it takes. You really can be winning the fight and winning it good on the scorecard, convincingly. But a perfectly placed punch can throw you all the way off to where you cannot recover. Because I still feel like had Warrington been able to recover and finish the fight, he would have won the fight even with the knockdown. He couldn't recover, though. He couldn't. He could not recover. Anyway, so that was the UK card. Shout out to Leigh Wood for the devastating knockout, for the comeback, being the comeback kid. I really do want to know if that is the natural texture of his hair, but that is a rabbit hole that I'm not going to go down today. It is. Okay. All right, Leigh. Then the card.
You trying to say that man got a curly perm?
That's what it looked like to me.
That man ain't got no curly perm. He looked like that when he was a kid.
Okay. I've not seen any pictures of him as a youngster, so
Can't say that man got a Jerry curl. I'm so sick of him.
it looked like Perm Ross to me. I don't know. I'm just saying. Um, Shout out to Leigh Wood. But the card in the US that evening, the main card. And y'all, I told y'all I was very interested in watching the opening fight on that main card, which was a young fella named, what was that young fella's name?
Tudor.
Eric Tudor. I don't know if y'all remember me saying that, but I wanted to see him because I felt like they have him on the fast track over there at the zone. Well, they put him in there with somebody who didn't give a damn. And he ended up getting beat. He got beat. He got hurt though, because his eye was messed up. He had a really bad, I think, left eye injury, but he stayed in there. He got hurt. So I did learn that about him. But he got to work on a few couple of things. Also, there was a gentleman from Houston. I don't know if you saw him, Rick Timms, all the folks that's from Houston. Did y'all see the guy, Darius Fulgham? He has 100% knockout ratio. I think he may have 8 or 9 fights, something like that. Anyway, he won his fight. But the big card of the night was Zerto. Big Zerto, big Stetson hat wearing Zerto, and Joe Smith. Now, on our show, we made picks. Who did you pick, friend?
I picked the construction man.
I also picked Joe Smith. But right before the fight, as I saw Zerto coming out in that Stetson, something said, change your pick, Lanika. And after the first round, I was like, why'd you do that, Lanika? But then he steadied the ship. And he ended up getting the win. Friend, that was a really good fight to me. How did you feel about that fight?
It was a very good fight. I got to give a salute out to the freaky trainer. He did an amazing job over there in that corner. I was very much surprised to see him delivering the tea the way he was giving it. And Zerto, he received it. He went in out there and did exactly what Malik told him to do, which was crazy. I was like, maybe the freaky trainer is really good. And then I got on Twitter and then somebody was like, Malik is the trainer of the year. I was like, okay, let's get off.
Slow down, bro.
Pushing it a little too fast. Hello, what's going on here? But yeah, very good. Zerto looked good once he started listening to Malik. When he was there doing his own thing, he looked like shit. Maybe it was the layoff for Joe because he didn't look piss poor, but I can't remember who I was watching. I was watching somebody's channel, and I want to say maybe it was Stormy, and he was saying how in Joe's last fight, his brother passed away.
Oh.
Yeah, and he was like a big part of his training and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe he didn't have what he used to have. You know, normally when those boxers take a hit like they're like when they daddies, they ain't never right. Like, I hate to say this, but when Tony Harrison daddy passed away, his brother tried, but it wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying?
Heard.
Yeah. I forgot about Jared. Well, he looked good in his last performance.
I know where you're going with this.
They went through a little stage too where none of them looked very good.
The Garys. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, friend. I know death affects a lot of people differently. So, especially in a sport when they grew up with that person. So, I don't know, man. I can't give Joe a job yet. I think Joe need to get back in the ring.
Joe got a job, by the way.
I know. Like, that's crazy.
Joe has a job. But Joe fought as well as Joe could fight. He looked good. They were both at a new weight class. I think that weight class is probably a little bit too heavy for Joe. I think he was better down at light heavyweight. I don't know. Might be wrong about that, but I don't know. I think it fits Zerto perfectly. He just is a big thickums to me, and he seems to fit right in up there. And who's making noise up there, so it's safe up there too.
But for his last performance, he looked phenomenal in this fight. Like it was a 100% complete turnaround. Like he looked good.
He
but
did.
who up there for him to fight?
That's my thing. It's kind of open. I'll say it's wide open up there. We have another super chat. Hey, Aaron H. Muhammad. He says, salute to the lovely queens of the ring. Just showing some love and support. Well, we just like it. We just really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, he did retire Hopkins. Yeah. When he
Not
get on my nerves.
Hop right out the ring. Booty Hop was hanging on by a thread out the ring.
I giggle to myself every time I watch that. And anytime I want to giggle to myself, I go and I watch that.
I laugh out loud. I want him to know, well, Oscar blocked me, but I want them to know, girl, I told him, what did I say to get blocked? I don't remember. But Oscar De La Hoya saw it and was like, yeah, you know what? Let's get her out of here. Kicked off. Shaboop.
Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so look. We're going to get to some boxing news before we get to the weigh-ins for this week's fight. So listen, girl. My birthday was on the 8th. And then there was some good news that came about on the 9th. One of your favorites was released from jail. Brian Bomac McIntyre. I was trying to, get on Twitter a little bit. And the first thing I saw was that he was pleading guilty. So I was like, oh my God, no, what is he doing? And then I was like, something is going on. And then a little bit later, they were like, he's being released. And the first person I thought about was you. I'm very happy that whatever happened over there, he got it situated and was able to get home. And then I saw a picture of him after his release. And I said, come on back.
I am my Abby right now. I am my Abby.
I said, dare I say, somebody look like they might be slimming down a little bit. I know I ain't the only one who saw that. Did anybody else see that? There's a couple of pounds have been lost over in the UK. And I'm happy for him. I hope he keeps it up. Friend, come back. I want to hear. How'd you feel when you heard the news?
I was very much happy that the criminal got let out of jail. Wait, don't leave. No. You asked me for my opinion and I'm giving it to you. You're guilty. I don't know what you want to. He said he was guilty.
He did say
he got lucky. He was blessed. Let me not say lucky. You were blessed. I don't know about this whole weight situation and maybe about 7 pounds. Like, I mean, you want to celebrate that? We got to start somewhere. So that was good. It's still, he had on the same clothes that he came over there with. What? No, you're not thirsty. I'm just saying it's true. Like, he lost 7 pounds and he home. He ain't finna do nothing. Come home and eat. He been eating beans and toast and shit. Shout out to my UK people. Y'all know we fucks with y'all, but I gotta make a joke about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all thought he was gonna come back 147 pounds? He was over there eating still. He lost 7. The food over there is different. The food over there, friend, you've been overseas. The food quality is actually better over there than it is here. So sure, he's lost some weight. I gotta put my dog. She's the sewer. I don't know what's going on. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Well, I'm happy. Bomac looks like Tiana, girl. He has slimmed down a little bit. He slimmed down just a little bit. And I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he was able to strike a deal and come on home and get back to, his life. But I really, 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 really want him to continue whatever it is that he was doing, whatever routine they had him on over there. He gave them a shout out for their hospitality. So whatever it was that they did while he was over there, that he was doing while he was in there, I hope he continues it because we can see it. We can visibly see the change. So keep going. I really want the man to get healthy. I'm not playing. I'm not fronting. I really do want that man to be healthy and groomed.
He need to go back over there then.
But
he need to go back over there. Because if you want him to be healthy and all that shit, he ain't going to do it over here where McDonald's be giving their cheeseburgers away for 50 cents some days. He going to lose some weight? He need to go back over there.
He can't.
Oh. Well, he done gain that 7 pounds back yesterday. Okay, well, I'm just saying.
I'm rooting for his health too, Tiana. Okay, so what else is going on in boxing news? I've been away. Enlighten me. What's the tea?
Jamal Charlo is still running his mouth in the media. Now he's saying he could beat Canelo's ass because his brother couldn't beat his ass. He is living off his brother's loss. Thriving off of it. He's answering more questions about it than Mel is. I ain't seen Mel since the fight, but you have seen Maul every day since.
Riddle me this, because I have not watched. Did you watch the epilogue of the Charlo and Canelo fight? Did you watch that last All Access?
I did, and I was.
Give me a synopsis. Tell me how it was.
Okay, when Errol talked on FaceTime, okay. I didn't like that shit. Okay, because friend, I'm just gonna say everybody got different opinions about the shit. I am allowed my opinion. Okay,
you are.
So I never miss any of your big nights. Like on something I could show up for you for, I'll never miss any of your big nights, regardless of what I had going on. Like we all go through some shit. Like we done had a lot of embarrassments, ups and downs. You should have been there. Ain't no reason you should have been calling your homeboy. You should have been in the back with him. Like, it just is what it is. That's my opinion. I just feel like he should have been there. But they talk on FaceTime.
Okay.
And then Mel praised his team in the back for, supporting him and getting him along this way. It was a lot of celebration for somebody who just got beat.
Really?
It was. And
did he cry?
He was just too happy to get beat, friend.
Did he cry this time?
He got a little emotional.
Okay.
But he wasn't boo-hooing.
Okay.
But yeah, it was very much.
I was just happy to be here.
I'm just happy to be here. I'm riding that horse at 12 o'clock on Saturday evening. You know what I'm saying? Like the check is in the bank. But Maul is a dirty sleazeball. And I hope everybody starts to figure out about him because the shit he's doing is really weird. And that's your twin. I got sisters. We don't get along all the time. You wouldn't catch me dead live in front of the world talking about my sisters like that. I could beat Canelo's ass. You're going to be the first to get your ass whooped. You couldn't even beat Montiel. Let's start there. What you think Canelo going to do to you? He going to do your ass worse than he did your brother. At least your brother didn't get no facially bruised. You might get knocked out. I'm him. Canelo can't fuck with me. Maybe a couple years ago.
That's what he said. I'm him.
He did. He did. You're going too far.
We haven't seen you in 2 years, and you're him?
He's him still. Canelo can't fuck with me. I'll beat his ass. No, you won't.
Let's start with Jose Benavidez first.
No, let's start with Montiel. Put him back in the ring with Montiel. Let's start there. You need to avenge that shit because everybody think you got your ass whooped and they gave you that fight because you was at home. My friend was there. She said you were boring.
He was. We were all in the arena like, come on, Mom. Like, this is an alley-oop, big dog. Slam it down. Yeah, it didn't happen. Interesting, the two of them. Very interesting, the brothers. They are. Very interesting dynamic. Y'all know I have a love-hate relationship with the Charlo brothers. I'm not going to touch them with a 10-foot pole. I wish them well, the both of them. That's all I got. I have nothing. I don't know nothing else. But what I do know is that there has been an announcement. A fight has been announced. We got a press conference, and we are getting in November David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. It is official. I'm very excited. Fight is supposed to be in Las Vegas. I believe that's going to be Thanksgiving weekend. We've talked about it because there have been rumblings about it, but it is now certified. And the month of November is pretty full. Is it full with fights? I know December is filling up, but November and December, they're rounding out pretty nicely to end the year with some good boxing. But what I also heard was rumblings that the undercard is going to feature Timothy Jamal Charlo versus David Benavidez's older brother, Jose Jr. Okay, Jose Jr. just keeps going up in weight. He started out at 147, went to 54, got beat by Danny Garcia. Now he's going up to 60 to fight Jamal Charlo off a 2-year layoff. Do you think how do you see that fight going? Jamal coming off for 2 years. Why is your face like that, friend?
Because they both coming off a long ass layoff.
How long has Jose been off?
Since he fought Danny Garcia.
It ain't been 2 years.
It's been at least a year.
Has it?
Yeah. Let's look and see when Danny Garcia versus Jose Benavidez, man.
How long has that been since Danny fought Jose? I want to say that was either the end of last year. Has it been a whole year? Dion said since Creed 3. I don't know. But I know he ain't been off longer than Jamal. I do know that.
Okay, so that could okay, July the 30th, 2022. So he's been out a year.
A little over a year. Yeah, a little over a year. Interesting matchup. That's interesting to me. And then I've heard whispers that they're trying to get Boots on that undercard as well. Boots be talking like he finna have a main card fight though. So I don't know if they gonna. I don't know how that's gonna go. What other Twitter news do I need to know about that I haven't heard? What else is going on?
Let me look, because I know I sent you a lot of shit. Oh, did you hear about Bivol?
Girl, yeah.
I was very much surprised, and I was like, they be having Gervonta plastered everywhere. We not gonna talk about Bivol? I ain't seen none of the major outlets report on it. But y'all reporting about Tank. They report about Floyd. And then people be saying, oh, they're popular in boxing. We not worried about no Russian. The fuck we ain't.
Well, they not. They done already told you they not worried about no Russian. They didn't give a damn about what's the big Russian that was kicking the lady dog? Kovalev. Yeah, they don't care nothing about them over here. And we don't know if they reporting on it in their country because we ain't over there and we don't care. So now, when you ain't the face of boxing, when you ain't black, when you ain't well known, they're not gonna give it coverage. That's just that on that. I was shocked at Bivol though. I couldn't
But
believe
it's a whole
it.
lot of rumors around it. Like I'm hearing they getting a divorce,
I
and
heard they already divorced. Like she gone.
oh,
We getting it late. This happened months and months ago.
she hit her. She was like, "No, bitch."
Well, she said she's been abused for a while. She just is at her breaking point now. Yeah. Yeah, he been cutting up acting a fool allegedly for a long time. Yeah, she
Wow.
even said his mama and them be in on the alleged abuse.
Oh, you a cold bitch. You let your mama beat on me.
No, it wasn't physical. It was mental abuse. Allegedly, mama influenced her to get rid of some twins. Yeah. Read the transcript.
I'm gonna have to go see it because I
Read the transcript.
got into it. Well.
Read the transcript. The
I'm
Russians
gonna have to
wasn't
go
playing.
see.
Yeah, they were not playing. Phenomenal Mexican, he said she had an yellow mask and his reflexes kicked in. Now, Phenomenal Mexican, why would you say that woman had a Nello mask on and his reflexes kicked in and that's why he was now why would you do that? Why would you say that? Why would you do that? Why would he do that? Okay, so look. So Bivol is allegedly beating on this woman. Um, Bud and Canelo going back and forth. I saw briefly today. Um, Bill Haney popped out and he had a few words for one Shakur Stevenson. Now let me backtrack and go back because Shakur has been on a media run. Okay, he has a fight coming up, so as he should, he's been doing his media presses and his media runs. And in every media run, some kind of way, Devin Haney gets brought up.
Not just Devin. He living off Frank, Tank, and Devin. Those three people have been. He's done that Mill City interview fucking twice. And at that Mill City interview, they were back talking about Frank. Then he started talking about Devin. And then he was talking about Tank. And I was like, why? You need to talk. Are you thinking over Edwin? I hope not, friend. Because that's going to be devastating if he's doing that. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I want to know what you would because I only saw a portion of it. I've seen portions, bits and pieces of stuff all week. I haven't been locked in, but I saw Shakur. You know, basically he comes off. God bless him, but he comes off as a spoiled brat to me. And you know what he not gonna do, what he know your worth. Yeah, it sounds good. Boy, fight somebody and quit talking about everybody else and fight somebody. All I know is whatever he been saying, it pissed Bill the hell off. Because Bill went all the way off. I mean, like normally he try to be kind of diplomatic a little bit, but I don't think no love is lost at this point. Friend, what were your thoughts about it?
I was very much surprised to hear him up there talking like that. Fuck him. He a whole ass. I was like, what? Whoa. Hello? What's absolutely going on around here? Are you okay? No, he wasn't okay. He was going off. I ain't never seen him talk like that. You know, he like you said, he normally try to keep it under the wind. He don't be using a lot of foul language and shit. Like he was saying nigga. Fishay say, ain't they Muslim? Why he keep saying that? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, he had reached his boiling point, and I want y'all to stop that. I thought he Muslim. Oh, they fake Muslim. Why y'all holding Muslims to different standards than y'all hold your Christian own selves?
Because they supposed to be holy or something, friend.
Ain't Christians supposed to be holy too?
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, y'all, you know, because this is a good Christian program.
Yeah, I think I turned over my stuff when Pastor Shona decided to become pastor.
Stop. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Because I know, don't do it.
Pastor Shona.
I'm just saying, y'all stop it. He ain't no real Muslim. Well, what are you? What are you? What are you? Y'all seeing every day and be praying in their church on Sunday. Shut up. Anyway, JP City, he says, come on, leave him alone. Shakur not bothering you. He's just answering questions. Okay. All right. Okay.
They ain't supposed to be using language like that, friend.
What Christians supposed to be doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I can't tell you. All right, I told you, Pastor Shona. I can't tell you the right, correct things. I can tell you paraphrase words, and not everybody is perfect, but they hold themselves to like different standards, bro. Just don't do that. That's like how I feel about Devin getting in trouble, friend. I didn't want Devin to get in trouble because he needs to protect his image, but he a villain now, so I didn't retracted all my statements.
He's not a villain,
man. No, listen, it's working. I like it for Bill. I like this because they're used to them. They're speaking nice. He not talking real crazy. He talking crazy, but it ain't like he talk now. You know what I'm saying? This villain role is fitting for them. Am I right with it? Just leave Tank out of it. Everybody needs to leave Tank out of it. That's my final answer.
Speaking of Gervonta.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah.
I can't see. I'm blind.
Speaking of Gervonta, we've been waiting. Everybody else is booking fights. And we were told that, you know, I'm getting my personal life together. I'm going to see y'all at the beginning of the new year. Okay. Meanwhile, everybody else is, you know, making fights. But at the same time, this is my thing with Tank fans. I'm going to just put it out there because I ain't got time to be playing with y'all. So this is my thing to Tank fans. On one hand, Tank is the man. He the money man. What he can do, what he want to do. Leonard Ellerby said he make the fights that he wants to make. Okay, right? He has all the power, all the control. Nobody's dictating anything to Tank Davis because he's that guy. Okay, he's him. And then in the next breath, I get the excuse that, well, did nobody want to fight him, and whoever he fight, that's just going to be the best fight, the best option left. But if you're that guy, don't you have the ability to make an offer that somebody can't refuse? Don't you have that ability because you are that guy? You have that capability. So miss me with the bullshit about, everybody else are already tied up. No. Because see, you can make fights 2 at a time. You've shown me that you have the ability to do that. Okay. You can do that. Miss me with that shit. So now that I'm hearing Cruz again, I got a problem with that. How you feel about that, friend?
I can't see. I am blind.
No, you used that once already tonight. You can't use it again.
All I'm gonna say is, I don't like it. I want to throw a huge temper tantrum behind it. Um, I want Tank to fight somebody, but I ain't no but. I want Tank to fight somebody, not just anybody. He need to get a name on him, and one of these names with a little something on it. Shakur, uh, even Frank, Devin, something. T.O. I heard T.O. was in the running as well. But I can remember that Tank said he didn't want to fight at 140 anymore. And I don't know if Tiafimo is going back down to 135. So I don't agree with Esau Cruz. I don't agree.
Thank you. Just tell the truth. I know VJ over there with the bullshit because he in the comments with the bullshit. Devin wasn't fighting your boy Shakur at 35. He knew that. He didn't have to offer him nothing, but he did.
And if we got to be technical, they both got soft hands because Shakur ain't knocking nobody out either.
Nobody. Okay. Anyway, I just thought that was very interesting. And that makes my ass itch when I hear folks who constantly say Tank is the guy, he's the guy, he's the guy, he's the guy. But he can never make an offer to another person that's potentially the guy. He's only making offers to folks who happy to be there. That's my only issue with him at this point. Okay. But this week we have fights, okay? And I didn't get to see the weigh-in for there's a fight actually near me tomorrow, Janabek and
Sean is on that card.
Is he? I may travel over there to that. This is a unification fight at middleweight. Janabek versus Vincenzo Gutierrez. And I believe Vincenzo gonna get beat up because I like Janabek. If y'all watch the show, y'all know I'm a big Janabek fan. I think Janabek is finna unify at 160. And what I want to see is Janabek and Adames at some point. But, friend, did you see the weigh-in?
Adames?
Yeah.
What y'all seeing in him?
It's not that I'm seeing anything in him special, but I think he's a good fighter. And it's not a lot going on.
You?
60. I like Adames. He's entertaining, if nothing else. He is.
I don't know, man. They need some action at 160 because ain't none. And Janabek be calling out all these fighters and they don't want to fight him. I think they scared of him.
It's something. Janabek can fight. Y'all don't know if y'all be watching. Janabek can fight to me. I like him. Y'all need to watch him this weekend. Do we have Zoo and Mendoza this weekend? Is that this weekend?
I think that's next weekend, friend.
Hold on. Let me check. No, friend, I think that's this weekend.
No, it can't be this weekend.
It is. Yes, it is.
Is it?
I'm looking at the weigh-in. Yeah. Baby, we got some good ones, y'all. Yeah, it's tomorrow. All right now. I can't wait because I'm picking upset. I think Mendoza going to do something to Tim Zoo.
You know what's crazy? Mendoza ain't no slouch. I hope Tim is going to back up all that shit that he's saying. Because if he don't, it might not be an easy night for him tomorrow.
You know what? I think Mendoza's big win over Fundora has him in a better place than the win that Tim Zoo got over Ocampo. I just really believe that something in my brain is saying upset alert.
I see the comments. Everybody keeps saying that Mendoza finna get his ass beat. Wowzers, really? After he knocked, well, you know what? That's that fight that Fundora had his hand on that man's shoulder. He was leading him out, friend. I don't know. Fundora might just not been able to see, and he just looked up and won. I'm gonna have to go watch some Brian Mendoza.
Listen, I don't know. I think Tim Zoo is good, but tomorrow's gonna tell me a lot about both gentlemen. I think it's an even fight. I just don't think Tim Zoo is a world beater like that. That's just me. I don't not like him, but I don't think he's just exceptional or no shit like that. I know he's the one that they want to put money into. He's the one that they want to, put money behind and put him out in the forefront. I do know that, but they wanted that for Fundora too. And Mendoza didn't give a hot damn. So I'm eager to see what that fight looks like tomorrow. I'm still sticking with my upset pick of Mendoza. I just really believe. Now, riddle me this, chat. Is that fight going to be in Australia? This is going to be his last fight in Australia. Is that what this is? Okay, if that's the case, then I may have to reel it in. Because I know they want to set him up with a big fight against either Mel or Bud. What you think?
I'm going Zoo.
I like the underdog for whatever reason. I don't know. I like the underdog. What else been going on, friend? What else been going on in boxing news?
Really, friend? That's that KSI and that Fury Boy shit is taking over the wave. So like they got a whole lot of foolishness that going on. Dalen Dennis.
Who is that?
I don't know. He fighting Logan Paul tomorrow. You see him throw that microphone at that boy head and bust him open?
I didn't see any of it. They
I
cut
was
up like that at the weigh-in?
Yeah, they were at the weigh-in. He threw that fucking mic, and it was so fast. Like I don't know if he was expecting to hit him for real, but he hit him and cut him. He was bleeding. He threw that motherfucking microphone like a brick. I was like, oh shit. It was very fast, but yeah, that's tomorrow too. But ain't nothing. That's it, friend. We just they saying Bud and Arrow in February.
Oh, I did see that. I think that's good. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. A little bit more time for him to recover and to switch up. Why Ray Jackson on Twitter lying to folks talking about that man back with Blu-ray like that?
You know what's crazy? How fast people take shit and run with it. Ray made that tweet, right? And there was like people reporting on it. They think Ray a source for real.
Why do they really be looking at him like Ray is a source?
I don't know how that shit happens still now. It's a phenomenal. I'm not joking. Like they just run with the shit that he say. It seemed believable the way he be saying it. They believe it. Niggas is
Ray was
gullible.
like, how you know before I do, big dog? You telling me some stuff I didn't even know. Like, what is...
How do you fix your mouth to say that, though, is the real question.
Just wanted to get up and create havoc on Twitter.
Woke up this morning and be like, yeah, I'm a lie today. And I'm going to tell a big lie and see what happens.
And see how far it goes.
Ow.
Isn't that something? I was like, now, I don't know a lot. But I just don't believe that. Like that, I don't think this. Tony, I don't know where that B sample is. We still waiting on it.
It's gone. She is innocent until further notice. They came back and said it was on. She didn't test for 2 banned substances. That was good enough. She'll fight again in 6 months.
I mean, friends, a lot of people feel like Boo Boo Andrade gonna do something to David Benavidez.
No.
How you feel?
I don't think the drunken monkey got too much of anything. Friend, he got a drunken monkey style. Every time I say that, you do that same facial expression. The man is a drunken monkey. He be doing all that waving around and roll. He be doing the Mason, roll him up and throw him in the pan. Like, what's up?
He's really a different breed. Did you see him at the press conference?
I did.
He's just a really, he seems like a really big kid, like a jokester, like a prankster. Like he grabbed David. Like he's just a.
Don't touch me. I guess I'm awkward. I don't like people I don't know to touch me. And I don't think they know each other well enough for you to be grabbing on me like that. It's giving I'm scared. Like, I don't like for people to touch me. Don't walk up on me like that. It's weird. But he do, friend. I don't know if the drunken monkey gone, because David got a gas tank. And then I keep seeing everybody say that it's a fat camp. David
they say that every fight. They say that
David is on them drugs. I didn't heard a lot of shit this week.
They say he on the pits.
Yeah, they did. They said he's on the shits.
Now listen.
I heard a lot of things.
A lot. That's not one of them. No. Every camp he has is a fat camp. Let them tell it. Every time.
Well, friend, well, you know what? I will say this. His wife is pregnant.
She is.
So, you know how this go. She gain weight. Guess what he gonna do? He eats chicken nuggets too.
No, he's not.
Friend, he's been eating chicken nuggets. You seen David. We gonna give it a buck. We love David. David is pregnant currently. They are expecting a child. Like, I allow that. That's why I tell people you don't need to hold off on them babies. The longer you hold off on them babies, you're gonna avoid this type of shit in your career, because she eating, you eating. She sleeping, you sleeping too after a meal. Go, friend. Go.
They already have a little boy. He hasn't had any hiccups.
Friend, everybody know that second baby is different from that first baby. Look at my sister. My sister got 2 kids. I'm going to use her for example. That first one, he all right. It was easy. Like, she didn't have very many complications at that time. That second heathen, she decided to give birth to.
You stop talking about him.
Listen, like that. Homeboy bad. Okay, that's all I can tell you. And he's starting to talk. He just a whole lot of no. He different. These after pandemic babies, they different. They be holding their head up 7 days out the womb. They starting to crawl at like 3 or 4 months. This second baby is different, friend. I'm sorry. Sorry.
He's not going to have a problem with the drunken monkey, I don't think.
I don't think he's going to have a problem with the drunken monkey, but he been eating chicken nuggets, fries and ice cream, pickles and peanut butter.
He has not.
I'm like, well, it is what it is.
I do want to know the winner of this fight. Should they be expecting a Canelo Alvarez fight?
Huh?
Should the winner of David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade, should the winner be looking forward to a Canelo?
Just like that, I lost my hearing. I cannot hear you. Maybe you can sign it to me. I don't think you can. No. I don't know. No, I can't see either. I'm blind. Helen Keller, you have to put it in Braille on my hand, and you're not near me, so I can't understand what you're saying. You got to put it on my hand so I can spell it out. I don't know. I'm blind and deaf. I can't even hear you or see you right now.
You would. You will not. You will not. You know what? I'm like them, and you are absolutely right. Skills from New Orleans. The winners should be looking forward to creating their own path. And I think both gentlemen are at that place. I don't think either one of them is expecting a fight with Canelo at this point. He is the biggest track star ever. That man ran from 54 to 60, from 60 to 68, and from 68 all the way up to 175, and then start bringing up people. Because you know what? You talking about Adames. Glad I thought about that. I heard that's who Canelo trying to fight
now. No. You got your information from Broadway Joel, and Broadway Joel don't know what the fuck he talking about because his sources were wrong. Canelo ain't fighting no damn Adames.
Adames said himself.
Adames is a goddamn lie. Adames need a translator, and maybe his translator didn't know what the hell he was saying.
Who he fighting next then?
Whoever he want.
Who he want to fight next, friend?
Whoever he want, friend.
Who you want him to fight next?
You ain't gonna like my answer.
Go ahead.
After he fight Jose Benavidez, I want to fight Charlo. I want somebody to beat Maul up, like beat him up bad, just because I don't like how he did his brother.
I want Maul to fight Caleb Plant.
He don't want to fight. Man, say, I don't know. I don't know if he's scared of Caleb Plant or what, but Caleb Plant been talking so much shit about him. I was like, oh my God. What's going on? Y'all gonna let this white boy talk to y'all like that? No, I know you ain't. Caleb said, I'll slap it off of you.
Caleb said I was posted up at the fight and saw him and he didn't say nothing. I was like,
do you know you can't let no person that ain't got your skin color talk to you like that in the public?
I don't know why.
Cause friend, he just let him have it.
I ain't gonna say what I was thinking.
I slapped the shit out of him and he ain't do nothing. I was like, Caleb is on this damn podcast with all of his gluts and glory.
You know, that's one thing I will say about Caleb Plant. Like, I have moments where I don't really be feeling him, but he is authentically his same self. Like, he don't change. He is his same self all the time.
And Bella Faith, you right, friend. He said he slapped him twice. The first time they didn't see it. The second time they got it on camera. You let this man slap you in the public?
Not once, but 2 times.
Man, say, ain't nobody leaving, friend. Whoever saw it, they going down too.
Say, man, the pilgrim be pilgriming. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, Jason. The pilgrims. He be punking folks, is what it looked like. And I don't like it. Like,
somebody gonna have to beat him up. And Canelo wasn't enough. He gonna have to get his ass whooped by some of the people he been talking shit to. Like, but don't nobody want to fight him.
Well, he don't even really be talking a lot of shit.
He do. When they start talking to him, he start talking back, and
But that's what I'm saying. He talk back shit. He don't start shit. He don't start shit. That's why I can't be mad at him, because he don't start shit. But boy, when he gets in it, he talks it good. He talks it really well. I can't. Hey, leave that man alone or beat him up. Why he won't fight that man? KQKC, I see you up in here. Why he won't fight that man?
I think he know he beat him up. Damn. That's cold-blooded.
Yep, Boxing and Barbecue, David did. David put them things on his ass too. Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did. But they have a mutual respect now. And I see, like, I like that. Like, I can their beef wasn't a manufactured one. So when it popped off the year, that was the big fight to start off the year. We were all like itching to see it because it wasn't a manufactured beef, you know, and they settled it in the ring. And then after it was done in the ring, they settled it and left it in the ring, you know, and I like that. I don't like the manufactured beef, and I, like you were saying earlier about the exhibition fights, the YouTubers and stuff that's fighting tomorrow. That's some WWE style boxing stuff, and we can get into it because we know it's just acting and shit. But when the real boxers, I don't know if they don't like each other like that no more. Like it's very few.
They all friends now.
Except
They come out that same class together, or the new class they all came in together. Like,
yeah,
no, y'all need. Where's the people that hate each other? We need some animosity here.
the only animosity I see is right at 135, and that's Shakur, Devin, and Tank. And Tank
But
really
Devin
don't have.
Shakur got a real. That's gonna turn into a real hate situation where it never should have.
I just feel like the truth is finally being revealed about folks, and it's just gonna be whatever it's gonna be. You
And
know, you
see, if I speak, look how they say, if I speak, Shakur fans gonna be mad.
what the
I
hell?
want something happened. He was like this, but it was very under wraps. I don't know what happened to make this whole
Oh, I can
sneaky.
tell you what happened.
What?
Devin became undisputed.
Nah, this is before that. He was doing this when he was getting ready to fight. That's when we really started to see it, when he was finna fight Jamel Herring. When he was finna fight Jamel, remember he showed up at that man. He was eating dinner. Like,
He
I would
did.
have shot him. Like, friend, some shit
He
I just can't.
did. He did. And you know what's funny to me? Now that we talking about it, because we talking about it, Jamel is making a comeback. But it's like he going out of his way to be protective of somebody that shitted on him. Now, I don't know if that was a part of the plan for them. I don't know, so I can't really speak on it. But I have noticed that when he makes comments on Twitter about said situation, it's as if he is coddling him. He's protecting him. That boy shitted on you, and I'm gonna say boy because compared to you, he a boy. You a grown ass man. He's still a young man. He did you dirty. Did he break you off and
In the
didn't tell
public,
nobody or what?
friend, he did. Not only did he do them dirty, like there was recordings of it. Like, Jamel is cool. I love Jen. I love Jamel. We had a little that I ended up having to delete because, like, I don't want to argue with my friends in the public. You know what I'm saying? But like, I thought it was really strange for him to be like when the whole Frank shit came out. He was saying some shit that I felt like he shouldn't have been saying because we watched Shakur punk you into what he wanted, and it was like, okay, well, either take this or nothing at all, and it got took. And like, I don't know, friend. Top
I
notch.
don't know either.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I just thought it was quite strange and quite odd when we all know that he did a thing to you, but whatever. Okay, I don't know the intricacies of that relationship, but you're right, it did start then. But as far as yeah, because then at that point, before the fight with Hearing, you know that's his big bro, and you know da 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 da. So that let me know you capable.
And you capable of snaking your friends in the back because I know I'm not crazy, but there was once upon a time when him and Devin were friends. And I've been saying, like, he's the common denominator of all the negative shit happening at 135.
Isn't that
It's
funny?
him. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that interesting?
I'm waiting for the moment that him and Keyshawn have to run in because it's going to happen. They're not going to avoid each other forever. And the snake in the dirt shit he be doing, he gonna fold on Keyshawn in a heartbeat. Keyshawn be out there, my friend, my friend, my friend. It ain't gonna be your friend because he gonna snake your ass too. Or little bro, you if we fight, I'm gonna take the 75, you gonna take the 25. Or you that's it.
All I know is the common denominator seems to be SS to me. It's what it seems to be.
And he used to be such a sweet little character, like
We thought, but didn't I always tell you?
it's something about him.
Didn't I always say
It's
that?
about him. You did. You did.
I always said that. I don't know why I felt that way, but I've always felt like that. I was like, it's something about his eyes. When I look into his eyes, I see wild eye. He has wild eyes. Jared Anderson has wild eyes.
But see, he did all that shit with Devin in Houston, and nothing came to pass of it. Like you end up looking like the shit in the end because Devin offered you. Devin was the one sending you something, and you turned it down. Did you see? He said he don't know if he would go if they offered him a fight with Inoue. He don't know if he would go to Japan to fight him.
That's what I'm saying. He's coming off as a spoiled brat, but keep being it. And in doing that, you're going to continue to be 2-3, hoping and wishing, and fans saying that yeah, can't nobody beat you, but we'll never know because the terms that you want will never be good enough for you. But go off, young man.
What is it gonna take for him to fight Tank? So if 25%, if Devin offered that, and like, don't get me wrong, Devin has all the belts. We know that's the highest power. But if we gotta go for the money,
Right.
we know Tank is the money man. What Tank gotta offer you to get you in the ring? Because 25% of 4 belts wasn't enough. You could have whooped Devin's ass, took his belts, and been the bigger.
Well, that's the thing. That's what's interesting because we know Tank ain't offering big bucks to nobody. And Shakur has made it known that fighting Tank would be a money fight for him. So whatever Tank offers him is going to probably be more than what he's ever made, but it's going to put him in a very precarious position because then people are going to be like, well, you kind of do. If he doesn't decide, if Tank sends him a bullshit offer, let's say, and he doesn't take it, but it's the most money he's ever been offered before in his life. Kind of sound like what you was doing to Frank, right? Kind of, a little bit.
I love my silver tooth nephew, but like, it's getting cutthroat out here. He better get out there somewhere fast with somebody. I mean, quickly. But Shakur, that's who the next need to be. If it's not Teofimo, it needs to be Shakur.
It definitely needs to be Shakur. And if it's Teofimo, then I'm shitting on Tio. Because if he go back down to 135 to fight Tank, I'm shitting on him because he should have fought Devin at 135 when he was down there. Yes.
Ain't no Teofimo hate tolerated around here.
Well.
Look who it is.
Look who it is. If he go back down and fight Tank at 35, or if Tank goes up and fights Tio at 40, I'm going to have smoke for the both of them. The both of them.
Guess what? Well, I don't care as long as it's not Pitbull Cruz. But I tell you what, if it's Pitbull Cruz, it's getting watched on the Fire Stick. I'm not paying for Pitbull Cruz too. I'm not paying for no shit that I don't want to see. That's just that. So if I don't want to see it, I'm not gonna pay for it. So put it on pay-per-view, and I'm stealing. I love Tank to death, but I am stealing. It is what it is at this point. Like Pitbull Cruz too. You want some money? $85 for that?
I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Because you know it's gonna be $85. Hey, listen, I paid $9 for some grapes. $9 for some grapes. I'm not paying $85 for no goddamn. No.
No.
Gas is almost $4. I got plenty of shit to buy. I'm not paying for that shit.
I'm in full agreement with that. But you can't be telling people you finna fight. It's gonna be big. It's a big one. Y'all bet can't wait. It's a big. If he ain't fighting T.O., who you fighting? Who you fighting?
Well, he said he ain't coming back till after the year. Maybe Shakur is fighting Edwin, and then he gonna lobby for Tank.
Do we know if T.O.'s fighting anybody right now? Is he rumored to have a
The
fight?
last thing I heard was something about T.O. petitioning for franchise for one of them belts.
Of course he is. Of course he is. He petitions to franchise anytime he see Devin coming through the door. He wants to be the franchise so he can avoid that man. Anyhow, we shall see. We have Regis and Devin coming up. Tomorrow we have my guy Janabek versus Vincenzo. And we also have Tim Zoo versus Brian Mendoza. So we'll be back. Meet us back here on Sunday, friend. Is there anything else? Did we talk about anything? You know what? They were saying Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia is fighting somebody else. The Zone is already saying he fighting Duarte or somebody like that. So Ryan Garcia is off the table. He finna fight somebody else. And from my understanding, the guy he finna fight ain't no slouch. So we'll see. We'll see. But friend, is there anything else?
No, friend, I think we discussed everything for the most part that we can't wait until Sunday to take on. We missed y'all, kind of, sort of. We will be back on Sunday. We got a lot of fights tomorrow. So make sure y'all tune in because we got to come back here and discuss them. Do you know what time these cards start tomorrow?
I do know that the Janabek card is kind of early. I think that's an early fight because if I'm not mistaken, when I was looking at tickets, it starts at 2, but I think that's the under card.
Mm-hmm.
But the Mendoza fight, the Mendoza Sioux fight is in Australia, so I'm not exactly sure what time that may come on early Sunday morning or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, if it's early Sunday morning, you skip me out. I'll go back and watch the replay. I'm not getting up for no fights. I got up for Inouye versus Fulton. I was up at like 4:00 that morning.
We were
I'm old, like Shakur said. I'm just an old lady out here. I like to be in the bed. Old lady gang. I like to be in the bed by like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at the latest. So, I'm not gonna be up at no crack ass to watch no fight like that. I will watch the replay. But come back and join us on Sunday. What is it?
Bella Faith, she says the Sioux is at 10:30 Eastern. So that's 9:30 us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will tap into all these fights. Come back and see us. There's a whole lot of cowgirl comments in the comments.
I see this shit.
They didn't do very well, friend. I don't know.
No, they did not. We got our asses
wrong with your guy, Dak? We'll talk about that on Sunday. Maybe they got another game on Sunday, don't they?
And do.
We'll see we'll talk about that on Sunday because Dak is
mid at best. He's very mid.
Very mid.
Yeah, I'm not finna come on here and live and hoop and holler for Dak. He's very mid. Very, very mid. So yeah, we got our asses handed to us. We got beat up and beat down in San Francisco. I done had to live with it all week. I'm cool, whatever. I'm still Dallas Cowboys for life. Okay? Don't act like y'all team done won every game. We not finna do that, Rick. So, yeah, I see you Sunday, Rick. See what these Rangers gonna do with these Astros. I know you an Astro fan too, friend. Whatever.
I'm just saying, I'm an Astro fan. They ain't gonna do shit with the Astros.
Whatever. We looking good. Anything.
The Texans might not be shit, but I got faith in my baseball team for shizzle.
Anything is possible. Okay. My Rangers have been looking really good. And typically when the Rangers are not winning, I cheer for the Astros. But in the event that Houston goes head up with Dallas, it's going to always be Dallas for me.
Let's go Stros. Let's go Stros. Y'all
We'll know
can't fuck
some when
with
we
us,
see y'all.
friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all already know about these Astros. Y'all already know.
We know about them cheating ass Astros.
Hold
Yes, we
on,
do.
hold on. I tell you, like I tell everybody else, y'all knew we was cheating, right? Guess y'all should step y'all intel up. Y'all can't whoop our ass though. How about that?
We shall see.
Yeah, I ain't gonna whoop our ass, friend.
We shall see.
We coming in from the ward. You hear me?
Whatever. Y'all, thank y'all for coming through. We'll see y'all on Sunday. And somebody gonna be talking shit. One of us gonna be talking some shit.
It's gonna
to
be
each
me.
other.
It's gonna be me.
Y'all hit the like button, please. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you guys back on Sunday. Good to be back. I had a great time being gone, but I love being back. So we'll see y'all on Sunday. Thank y'all for tuning in, and peace.